Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks to all our subscribers, thanks to our returning viewers. If today happens to be your first time seeing me on your screen, welcome. Please don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, don't forget to hit the notification bell below so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. So this is my bowl. I'm trying to weigh my ingredients, so I'm using a scale today. So this recipe calls for all-purpose flour, but I didn't have all-purpose flour, so I'm mixing my hard and soft flour. Hard and soft flour is what makes an all-purpose flour, so I'm mixing my hard and soft flour. So this is the hard flour. I'm pouring it. Actually, I needed 563 grams of all-purpose flour, so I'm going to make sure I get 563 grams of flour. With my soft and hard flour. Because I'm doing puff puff and because you need more gluten in puff puff, the hard flour is more than the soft. You understand, guys? The hard is more, but when you are baking cake and you call for all-purpose flour, the soft becomes more. I don't know, I will explain that in one of my videos in the next future. If you want that, let me know in the description box so I can upload such a video for you and explaining how that works. Okay, so this is our nutmeg. I'm just pouring the nutmeg into the mixture. So I'm stirring. So I've added in my yeast. I'm adding in my sugar. Yeah, I don't want to waste crap. Yeah. So I'll stir. You need to stir very well so that the yeast will not go and pack at one side. Mix very well so that everything will mix properly. So I'm adding in my salt. Yeah. So you have to stir continuously, stir so that everything can incorporate properly. So this water is a warm water. It has to, like I'm touching it now, it has to be warm to the touch. So all I'm doing now is to add in my vanilla essence. I just added in my vanilla essence. All I'll do now is to pour the water into the dry ingredient. Yeah. So I'll pour the water into the dry ingredient and stir. You keep on stirring. You stir till everything is properly mixed. So this puff puff recipe is a recipe that is very fast. It comes really handy because the truth is that I used to remember there was some time in my life whereby when I want to make puff puff, I will be thinking, because the time it would take for the puff puff to come out was not something that was here. But this recipe and this process is very fast. It is a very fast one. So I'm very glad I know how to make it like this. I actually learned it on YouTube. So I'm glad that I learned how to make puff puff this fast. So now I can just go to the kitchen, start making puff puff, and when I come out with the end product, then my family will be very surprised, like, how did you do this? And they'll be surprised. So thank God I learned this process, and I'm also happy I'm sharing it with you guys. Yes, so I just finished mixing. So what I'll do now is to get my hand washed so that I can clear the messy surface. Yeah. So all I'm just doing now is to use my hands to make sure I clean all the surface, just to have a neat work. Yeah, so I'm going to wash my hands. I'm still cleaning. I didn't want any messy surface. So this is my boiled water. It has boiled. The water is very hot. So all I'm going to do now is, so I'll just put it on it, then I'll cover it with my pot lid. Yeah. So I'll let it sit for 10 minutes. Then after 10 minutes, I'll start frying. So after 10 minutes, it has doubled in size. As you can see, look at it. Looking beautiful. Look at the air bubbles. So if you do this and your batter starts going down or start deflating, then you know that it has been overpuffed. But at this stage, it has been puffed properly. So all I'm just going to do now is to stir to remove the air bubbles. Then I can start frying. So this is my oil, this is my batter. So in the oil, all I'll just do now is to start picking and dropping. So I have two methods of picking the dough. You see, you just pick, then you drop, you cut, then you drop, you cut and drop, you cut and drop. Yeah, that's how the first method is. And the second one is, I'll be showing you that in a jiffy. Yes, so the second one is, you can do two at a go. This is the second one. Yeah, you press, so the oil was hot, so I had to start. I was concentrating on the ones in the fry pan because I didn't want it to burn. You know, when you're making puff puff, the first ones are always the ones that you use for experiment. So I didn't want that actually this day. I wanted everything to come out perfectly well. So I was concentrating on the ones in the frying pan, and I noticed that the ones in the frying pan has already started browning because the oil was hot. So instead of putting more puff puff dough, I was concentrating on the ones on the frying pan, so I didn't put too much in the oil. So it made some of them not to even agree to turn. Assuming it was bunch, at least you see that you can easily turn the ones that are refusing to turn. So I was concentrating on the ones in the frying pan, so I didn't add much puff puff dough in the oil. But anyway, it came out well, perfectly well. Actually, this recipe gave me about 80 puff puffs. It gave me 80 puff puff. So you see, so this one is enough for a family of 5, and you would even get a remaining. Yeah, you get, especially if you are people who do not eat too much, you can eat it like twice, like 2 times, depending on what you are eating. You are eating the puff puff with, so you can eat it twice. But if you are a family that eats much, then I think you can actually eat all at a go. Yeah. So all I was just doing is to stir continuously. Some were trying to prove stubborn. Some were trying to prove stubborn, but anyways, I got a way to handle them. Anyway, I got away. Like this one, look at it, it's refusing. Assuming it's, like I said earlier, assuming it was much, Assuming the puff puff in the oil was much, it would have turned easy. But because I was just concentrating in the puff puff on the oil on the frying pan, because I was scared I didn't want anyone to burn, so I didn't put much. So right now I'm just removing the ones that have browned already. Some of them were still whitish, but I didn't mind. We could eat it like that. So all I'll just do now is to stir. So just trying to get the ones that have browned at the back to turn, but they were refusing. So we can't waste our time on anything that is not trying to behave. Yeah, so I was just still trying to turn, but it was refusing. So what man go do? I think because the puff puff in the oil was small, that's why it was refusing. On a normal day, when it's much, it will just turn by itself. Yeah. So please guys, have you subscribed to our channel? Have you liked this video? If this video has been helpful to you, please like this video, guys. Comment to this channel. Let me know if you like this new method of making puff puff. Let me know in the description box, guys. Let's talk in the description box, and let me know what you guys think of this new process of making puff puff. Let me know what you think. Okay guys, so I was just trying to play around with the rest of the puff puff on the frying pan. I still had some more to fry, but because I was so much into the ones in the frying pan, I didn't want anyone to get burnt. I had to keep on stirring. You see, I had to keep on stirring. So all you have to just do now is to stir. So these ones are okay and they are ready. So all I'll just do now is to pack it out from the frying pan. So all I was just doing was to keep on stirring. Stir. So at this point some were ready. So all I'll just do now is to go in and fetch them out. So these ones were ready. As you can see, it was ready. Another thing to about puff puff is that when it's looking, I think it works like that with most pastries. When it's looking like it's not cooked in the frying pan, by the time you remove it out, you see that the color will change. So I knew that was why I was not really bothered. So I had to take all these ones out. So thank you so much guys for watching. Please remember that one day at a time is the best. Please don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to comment. We really appreciate your comments, guys. Don't forget to share to your family and friends. Till we meet in our next video. Please stay safe and bye.